So I wanted to share a few things. Um, so lately, I've noticed that the first thing I've noticed is the trend of relationships. Um, so right now, the MSM or the entertainment industry, they've been promoting older women with younger men. So, like, let's say 30 years apart or more. And I've just um, walked past a living example like this past weekend. It's a older woman with a young adult man. Hopefully, it's adult. I didn't really like, you know, I of course I couldn't stare at them and you know um, gauge their age, but just a glimpse, walk past, face to face. The woman certainly 30 years older than the men. And also, they've been promoting like different nationalities, right? Mixed race. So the woman looks like could be Latino, and the boy looks like could be um, um, like not Spanish speaking South America countries, you know, like they certainly could be like different South America countries, but the woman looks like could be wealthy, you know. I don't know, like just the first impression, coming towards me, and like we cross paths. Uh, so that's the first thing I want to share, and then um, so it's if you, I don't know, some of you might probably have the same experience as I had. So like in general, like everyday life, like if you go out like grocery shopping or like need to do errands, you know, some people like purposely stop you. They not stand in front of you, they like walk in front of you, like block your way, and force you to yield to them, like, but they probably come, walk really quick in front of you, like last minute. So technically, they are the one has, should be the one that yield to us because we've been like, walking towards one direction and then they all of a sudden cut in front of you. Or somebody drop something like right in front of you, like almost hit you, but like it's just right in front of you. Um, and So those like maybe like in a supermarket, like people have their rolling their cart like almost hit you, or um, you looking at, I don't know, like maybe looking at chocolate, and then like all of a sudden there's a somebody like going around you like this and that, like um, so this kind of like demonic spirit like try to annoy you, you know, in a way that because nothing else they can do just to annoy you, right? Because they pissed off. So they try to find ways to annoy you and upset you, because they are the one, you know, like angry and upset. So you're happy, so they try to find ways to like make you sad or like upset you or like annoy you and etc. So that's that. Then uh so it's like it's been a long time already, because we've been in this time loop for like, I don't know, seems like forever. But the other day I happened to come across actually an article. Um, it's let's see, it's a movie star, and he said that the title say Hollywood banned him for 15 years. So it's just because his career is like all the movies are related to like end times, time and matrix, and you know what I'm saying, you know, all this stuff. So that's why when I, you know, when that particular article right in front of me on my, like I could say like my news feed, I was surprised that, you know, it's like a confirmation of how long we've been in this time loop. It's like 15 years estimate, you know. So if we use this year, 2023, and minus 15 years is 2008. 15 years of time loop. We've been living in a time loop related to end times, of course. You know, it's not just a regular time loop, it's a end times time loop. So since 2008. And this time loop carries through like when we timeline jumping, right? So on top of timeline jumping, we are experiencing time loop, and then so nothing, you know, nothing good comes out of anything, you know, like our lives getting more difficult, because the suffering that we have to experience since 2008. So let's say if 2008 supposedly should be the um, the end times, the beginning of the end times. So the tribulation 7 years. So 2008 to 2015, then Great Tribulation 7 years, 2022. But my theory, sorry, my theory is 24 years, right? Because of Daniel. So he say banned for 15 years. So 24 years minus 15 years. So it's like 9 years. So 2008 time, minus 9 is 1999. Actually, that makes sense because 2000 is like mark the end of the beginning of the end times, right? So since 1999, that's insane. 24 years. So why he say been 15 years? Because it's the 15th year. So we need to go back 10 years. So this is the beginning of the 15 years. So it's not completed, right? So which is, like if 24 years minus 15 years is 9 years, but this is just the beginning of the 15th year. So technically, it's like 14 years passed, and then we need to go back 10 years. That makes sense? Okay, yeah. So, it's right. Okay, so the beginning of the, what's that called? End times is 2008. So they change time, try to change time 2012. So it's like the 4th year into the end times. Yeah. So yeah, so yep. Okay, that's the confirmation. 24 years. So supposedly, yeah, start 2008, then to 2022 is 14 years, and then we just started 2013. So that doesn't count. So we need to go back to 10 years to fulfill the total 24 years. Go back 10 years is 2012. That's insane. That's my hypothesis or my analogy of, because it's like he's confirming what I've been, you know, thinking, and what's it called? My conclusion of the end times, like the number of years, the period. Okay, so that's that. And you don't have to, agree with me on the 24 years of end times. That's what my analogy is